Hello, my name is Dayna Strongman and I'm on the production management apprenticeship at the BBC working in sport. Recently I've been working on the Six Nations, so I've been working on the S4C show Club Rugby, which is fully Welsh. I don't speak Welsh, so I'm learning an awful lot on the productions. Most of the time I've got no idea what's going on, but it's good to sort of start getting my Welsh a bit better, and I do understand the gist of the show. The production's all done in English, just as soon as the presenters start talking I get a bit lost. But it's been really good fun. It's just been so interesting seeing the production side of going from an outside broadcast at one of the smaller matches, like a Cardiff game or a Scarlets game, to a massive match like a Wales international game, which has been really fun. And then the Euro qualifiers, so unfortunately the men didn't get through, but the women are currently playing, right now they're playing against Kosovo, what's it called? Kosovo in their Euros 2025 qualifiers, but that's been really fun to work on as well. So that's kind of what I've been up to at the moment. We're having to go at everything, trying to get more into the production side. I think I figured out that I want to get into being a production assistant, so I've been trying to worm my way into that and trying to get onto more projects and learn more about that side of things. I just think it's really interesting. I'm a very creative person and I like being out and about. I like coming up with a project, like making an idea, discussing ideas and coming up with a concept and going out, filming something, editing something, finding music, like adding some colour to it. And just, I like making things. I feel like I'm a bit of a filmmaker. Like I like being hands-on and doing that sort of thing. What I started off doing was more of the planning side of things. I'm not very good at that. I'm not a very organised person. I've learned a lot, and day to day, like my day-to-day life has gotten a lot better. I'm becoming a much more organised, sort of well-rounded person. But I do prefer the more creative side of things. I've been trying to get into more of the production. I've been going out, like organising my own shoots, editing, been having discussions with producers and stuff, and they'll set me a task, or we'll just, you know, bounce back and forwards on a concept, and they'll go out, create it, go back and forth with them about, you know, editing and changes, and just learning so much has been really, really interesting. So I've been really enjoying that side of things recently. So 7 months into the apprenticeship already, and I've got 1 year and about 3 days until the end of my apprenticeship. So it's a really interesting point actually, because, you know, I've been doing it for half a year now, and there's a lot to look back on, a lot to reflect on. I've come such a long way, I've learned so much, I've really dipped my toe into as many different roles as possible and just being as hands-on and doing as much as I can. But also I've still got a whole other year ahead of me, and while the past 6-7 months have flown by, you know, I've got double that amount of time left, but I know it's going to fly by, so I'm just really trying to sort of plan what I'm going to do over the next couple of months. It gets a bit quiet for sport over summer, so I've been looking at doing external placements through the BBC with indie companies. So hopefully I'll get into that in summer, and that'll give me a fun little task to do, because at the moment all I've really seen is sport. I haven't done like any of the other side of things like news or factual, so hopefully I'll go and I'll get to experience some of that. But yeah, just looking forward to the future. I want to have like a big aim. I was talking to my manager about this, and we were sort of coming up with a big aim for me to have, like, if I produce like a portion of a show, or, you know, do something. So that's what I'm gonna try and think of over the next couple of weeks and months, and then carry out throughout the rest of the year. Really build up my CV. I think because I'm unsure, I want to get into being a production assistant, but I still want to do commentary work or reporting roles and stuff. So I think for me it's just having as many CVs as possible, sort of getting as qualified as I can, and networking. What I've learned recently is that you've got to network. That's how you meet people, how you learn things, how you develop skills, and ultimately in the future you might end up getting a job because somebody puts you forward for a role, or because you're in close contact with someone. So I think that's something that I've been focusing on at the moment. Being friendly, meeting everybody, shaking hands, smiling at people. So that's one bit of advice I could give. Definitely network. Get on LinkedIn and add everybody.